Yo, what's good, y'all? I wanted to talk about this rumor about Carmelo with the trade to the Cavs and all that. This video might be a little bit long because I also want to talk about kind of defending Carmelo's career at certain points as well. But let me first start off with that. I am a fan of Carmelo. I've always been a fan of Carmelo since he got drafted to the NBA. People do forget he won the championship in college with Syracuse. So I don't really understand why people. Well, it's not everybody, but I just don't understand why people would bash Carmelo when Kevin Love has never made the playoffs by himself. The guy is the third best player on the Cavs, and he doesn't even seem to gel well with them. So even if he was a number one guy, he can't even get his own team to the playoffs. Carmelo was actually doing that with the Nuggets, and then even got them to the Western Conference Finals. And people always talk about how he doesn't play defense. I'm not saying that's not true, but Kevin Love don't play no defense, and people kind of give that a pass, like, oh, well, he doesn't play any defense, but he should just get traded so he can go to another team and be the number one guy. It's like, okay, like Carmelo is a better player than him. I don't care what nobody says. I will argue with anybody, anywhere. Prime Carmelo is a better player than Kevin Love. I don't care what nobody says. They both don't play defense. So you can't give me the whole, oh, well, Kevin Love played. No, he don't play no defense. He's worse than Carmelo. Carmelo actually plays harder, to be honest. Are they both leaders? In my opinion, no. But Carmelo is trying to be a leader. Like, he's been trying to do that the last couple of years, especially with this year. And I just think overall, people would feel completely different about Carmelo had he gotten drafted to the Detroit Pistons instead of Darko, whatever, Milicic or whatever. Like, had he gone to the Pistons, he would have had a championship. He would have been playing defense because he would have been around Ben Wallace and Rasheed Wallace. So there's no way he wouldn't be able to play defense. He would have been the starting whatever small forward or whatever, and they probably would have won back to back against the Spurs. Well, who knows? But my whole thing is that Carmelo is a great offensive player. I do think he will be in the Hall of Fame one day, and I do wish that he did leave New York when he had the chance to, and he went to the Bulls or found a way to make it to the Grizzlies. Like, he could have been that one piece to get the Grizzlies to the finals, but now that's over. So it is what it is, but I am a fan of Carmelo. I am objective. Like I said, he doesn't play great defense. He's not a leader. He's starting to try become a leader. He's not even a damn real power forward. Like, the dude's a small forward, and they push them to be a power forward. I don't even like the fact that he's a power forward. I really don't. But it is what it is. That's today's era of NBA. So I just wanted to get that clear. I am a fan of Carmelo, but I am objective about Carmelo. But I just think the reasons that people criticize him for, they should do the same exact thing with Love and other players in the league that have not won a championship. So that's my take right there on Carmelo. But as far as Carmelo getting traded to the Cavs, I don't want it to happen just because I don't really like this whole super team thing. Like, I was cool with the Heat situation, me personally, because I am a fan of LeBron and I wanted him to win a title. I wanted him to win at least one. Like, I just feel like his career would have been a travesty had he not ever won a title. So the fact that he was able to win 2 titles and he should have won 3, the Dallas series that he messed up in. He should have won 3, but I'm glad that he did win 2 with the Heat. I thought that he was going to stay with the Heat, just for loyalty reasons. That they were the ones, Pat Riley and them were the ones that helped them finally get a championship. So I thought that he was going to stay, but he decided to go to Cleveland. And I still think it would be a great story if he did win a championship with Cleveland, just because they haven't won a championship. But do I think that's going to happen? No, I don't. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's Golden State time, and even if Golden State doesn't make it to the finals, which I'm pretty much willing to guarantee at this point, unless Stephen Curry gets injured. Even if they didn't make it, the Spurs would beat the Cavs. The only team that the Cavs can beat right now would be Oklahoma City, and they would beat them pretty easily. Like I'm pretty sure they would win 4-2, maybe 4-1. I'm that serious. Like people get twisted just because the Cavs can't beat the Golden State and the Spurs don't mean they can't beat OKC. Like LeBron owns Kevin Durant, and at the end of the day, they are a more complete team than OKC is. I'll talk about OKC another day in another video or wherever. But look, Stanley and Phil, shout out to y'all. Y'all did make valid points that this would be Carmelo's best chance. If he really wants a ring at this point, he should get rid of the no trade clause and get traded to the Cavs. So I do agree with you on that. This is his best chance. If he really does want to win a championship, he should take this option while he still has a chance, because his knee is messing with him, and he's kind of still in his prime, kind of, sort of, but that knee's really bothering him. So in hindsight, he should get rid of the no trade clause and make his way down to Cleveland, so he at least can win one title. I mean, I don't even think they would still win this year, to be honest. I still think that Golden State will win this year, but hey, they might win next year if Carmelo was to come, during the trade deadline or whatever. And yeah, they do have a better chance of winning the championship this year with Carmelo than the team that's constructed right now. But if Love was to get traded, he would go to the Celtics. The Celtics are already good. Bradley Stevens is the coach of the year. I don't care what nobody tells me. In my opinion, he's the coach of the year. Like, that man he's an amazing coach, and he's young too. So once he gets superstars, it's about to be game over. They're going to take over the Eastern Conference once he start getting superstars. So even though I'm a Lakers fan, I do have respect for the Celtics organization and all that. I wish the Lakers was like that, to be honest, right now. But like I said, I'm veering off. But yeah, my whole point is I just don't like the whole this type of super team, because it's just ridiculous. It's like you have Kyrie, then you have LeBron, then you have Carmelo. It's like, that's ridiculous. Like, that's beyond ridiculous. Like, I wouldn't even want to see that in 2K. Like, I don't want to see this in real life. It was possible that this was going to happen with the Miami Heat. I liked the Miami Heat when it was LeBron, Wade, and Bosh, because I feel like it was all a different element. Like, Bosh could be a power forward, but he could shoot those threes. LeBron, he could be your point forward, basically. And Dwayne Wade was your prototypical shooting guard, but just a really great shooting guard, the leader of the team, the big bro of the team. So that's why I liked when they all got together. But this would just be weird to me, because it's like, Carmelo is like, as much as I like Carmelo, I don't want him being the power forward, and I don't want him to be some spot up three shooter. Like, no, I don't want him to be that guy. And then Kyrie, he's your stretch one, whatever. And then LeBron is your point forward. So I don't know. I just don't like that combination. I just don't. But like I said, I do agree objectively this would be his best chance to win a championship. But I don't want it to happen. But if it did, and Carmelo did end up winning, then I would be happy for Carmelo. So that's my take on that. But yeah, I'm gonna do the next video on the Hall of Fame and the Terrell Owens situation.